Welcome to another day, guys. A lot of legs today, so hope that you enjoy it. Still going to be that kickboxing and body weight alternating. First round is going to be a left kick, right kick. Keep the hands up. So just left kick, get in position, right kick. Especially in this first round, you're probably not going to be able to just step and go into the kicks. I want you to be a little bit more deliberate so we can really loosen up through the hips. So that high position, kick a little bit wider, so that we can get everything nice and loose. So that left kick in position, right kick. Left kick, right kick. Remember that knee up and flick out, knee up and flick out. Good, a little bit wider. Keep those hands up. Good job. Get that knee up, that little shuffle. Totally okay, especially as we get loose and warmed up. You feel tight, especially if it's early in the morning, late at night, whatever. Been sitting around, feel a little tight. It's good to just get everything nice and loose. So just those kicks. And as you start to loosen up, you want to kick a little bit higher, totally okay. Just don't push. That's where it's comfortable. All right, we'll do a clock lunge. We're gonna get everything loosened up even more. So remember, straight forward, side, back, side, forward. So starting at 12 o'clock, out for that lateral lunge, drop into it. 3 o'clock, stepping back, 6 again, opposite leg, out for 9, good, and then back to 12. Really make sure on this one, 90 degrees when we're coming forward and back. So when we're doing those forward and back ones, we want to be 90 degrees in both. When we do the lateral, really think still straight through our posture, and we're kicking that hip out, especially because it's early. You're not going to be as warmed up first couple rounds, so don't worry about the depth. Just go as far as you can control. You're going to feel through that inside in your groin, but that's what we want. Good. Step wide, and remember that knee is going to come forward with the toe, so I don't want to see your knee jack out sideways as you drop into the lunge. It should literally be forward with the toe as I kick my hips back, okay? It's going to be jab, cross, jab, right hook. Nice long lefts, straight left, straight left, right hook. Think of this as two combinations separated by a half second, okay? So 1, 2, set myself, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. So I want that noticeable gap as opposed to throwing all 4. 1, 2, set myself, 1, 2. And let's think about stepping in on both jabs. So step in, follow through, step in, rotate through. Step in, follow, step in, rotate. Step, follow, step, rotate. If you don't have a ton of room, just reset yourself after every combination. That's totally okay. Jab, cross, jab, hook. 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 And remember, turn that hand over all the way, guys. Thumb should be on that downward. Turn that hand all the way over. Same thing on the jab. Rotate through on that uppercut. All right, guys. Regular squats. I want to actually go a little bit wider than normal on this one, but otherwise it's just going to be a squat. So you can call this a sumo squat as well. So think feet wide, toes open on a 45, and then I'm going to squat down nice and deep. So you're going to feel a little bit differently. It's going to be a little bit more on that inner quad. We're going to get some glutes involved. You should actually be able to be a little bit taller. So if normally I'm kind of here on my squats, I should be able to sit up higher because of that wide position. There's more room for my hips to drop. Just hike my pants up a little tight. Good job. You might not be able to squat quite as low just because of the positioning, and that's totally okay. Just go as far as your range of motion allows. So that wide position, toes are open, and we're squatting as deep as we can. With your knees, try to have them flare out to follow your toes. So you don't want your knees to come forward here and have your toes out here. Knees should come out in line with the toes, okay? So you're pushing those out on a 45 as well. You got it. Nice. Keep the chest up nice and tall. Fantastic, guys. Jab, cross, jab, right kick. Still working on that 2 pattern today, okay? So boom, boom, set yourself, boom, boom. So there's a little gap in between. The whole point of that is you want to break the rhythm, so it actually gives your opponent a chance to relax, and then you come back. So boom, they get defensive, blocking, I settle for a second, they relax, and then all of a sudden I'm right back. So jab, cross, jab, right kick. Think about having the second strike come as fast as it can after the first. So left, right, nice and quick. Jab, right, kick, nice and quick. Jab, cross, jab, kick. And you should be a little more warmed up right now. So a little bit more speed on your punches is what we're looking for. Jab, cross, jab, right, kick. Jab, cross, jab, right, kick. Think about stepping on that jab, committing forward into it, following through on the cross, stepping in, following through on the right kick. Jab, cross, whoop, jab, right kick. Jab, cross, jab, kick. Jab, cross, jab, kick. Jab, cross, kick. Great job, guys. All right, next one is going to be jump lunges. If you can't do the jump, just do an alternating lunge instead. Knees at 90 degrees, but regardless of the version, remember, hips wide. You want to be wide enough so that you're not getting all wonky. We don't want to see this happening. So be wide enough that we can drop into our lunge, jump, and switch legs. And remember, posture-wise, I want to stay tall. I don't want to collapse on my lunges. So think about abs tight, especially as I strike the ground, because that's when you're most likely to pop forward, okay? So boom. I'm staying braced and engaged. If I'm doing regular lunges, it's the same idea. That core is in. My posture's nice and tight. I'm focusing on staying tall. Thinking about driving with my legs. If I'm doing the jump, same thing. Thinking about power. If you can't go as low and you need to keep it a little shallower, that's okay. But try to go as deep as you can, okay? Keep your posture nice and tall and really think about trying to be explosive, really powering up with the quads as I jump. I don't want to be just switching legs, okay? Cross, left hook, cross, left uppercut. Still working that 2 pattern. So 1, 2, half second, 1, 2. And remember, when we're throwing an uppercut, the same rotation as the hook applies. So I want to see the same hip rotation when you throw that uppercut. I don't want you to get lazy and just do the arm, okay guys? So rotate, 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 rotate. Cross, left hook, cross, left uppercut. Cross hook, cross up. Cross hook, cross up. Cross hook, cross up. Rotate in. Nice full extension on that cross. Snap it all the way out. Use that lat to pull it back. Cross hook, cross up. Cross hook, cross up. Cross hook, cross up. You got it. Cross hook, cross up. Cross hook, cross up. Cross hook, cross up. Cross hook, cross up. Cross up. And remember, finish your combination. If you're halfway through, finish it, okay? All right, legs, we're gonna keep the train going. What we're gonna do, pull squats. We're gonna be down nice and low. Basically as low as you can. And then just 6 inches squats. If you can't get all the way down, we need to modify. You can only get here. Same idea, but don't come all the way up. We want to keep a nice constant tension so we can build up that lactic acid burn in the muscle, okay? So as deep as you can go, and then 6 inches of movement. Try to keep tension in your legs. Try not to relax at the bottom and let the tension drag into your knees, because that's when you're going to get hurt. So there's no problem with squatting deep, as long as you keep the tension in the muscles we're trying to work and not relax into the joint, right? So from way deep, awesome. Just think about keeping the tension in my quads. Posture stays tall. Try to focus on your breathing. If it starts to burn, you need to come up and shake them out. Totally cool. If we're watching from this position, same idea. Posture's nice and tall. I'm focusing on that 6-inch squat, and if I can't be as low as that, that's okay too, just go on your level. Still working those pairs, cross, left hook, waiting, coming next, cross, left kick, you got it. Maybe you're guessing along at home, I don't know, I'm just gonna assume that you are, okay? Cross, left hook, cross, left kick. Cross, hook, cross, kick. So when we transition from the cross to the kick, two ways. The more advanced is to step as we punch, so we're already in position for the kick. The second version is to punch and then step into the kick. Either way, don't drop this leg back before you throw it. And if we're on the bag, same idea. Cross, kick, so it's nice and fast. Cross, hook, cross, kick, with that pause in between, okay? Cross, left hook, cross, left kick. Cross, hook, cross, kick. Cross, hook, cross, kick. Nice. Cross, hook, cross, kick. Cross, hook, cross, kick. Good job. Cross, hook, cross, kick. Cross, hook, cross, kick. Nice. Guys, doing amazing. All right, what do you think we're doing next? No, it's not frog squats, even though that is one of my favorite leg exercises. We're gonna do a hold. So iso hold. Deep squat position. If you need to do this one against the wall at home, you can do it against the wall as well for a wall sit. That's totally okay, but remember, knees 90 degrees. Otherwise, this one's a little more challenging. Just try to get into as deep a position as you can, and then hold it. This is gonna build off the last round that we did. Big thing on this one is you won't be able to stay at like a 90 seated position like you are on the wall. It's more just like you're in a deep squat position, okay? And hold it there. Focus on your breathing. Nice, slow, controlled breath. If you can't be quite as deep, you need to be a little bit more shallow on it, that's okay. It's still gonna burn wherever you are. As long as your knees bent, you're gonna be feeling this one, okay guys? Ideally try to stay in it for a whole minute. If you have to come up and shake it out for a sec before you drop back in, that's okay. But we're trying to stay in that deep squat position for as long as possible. Good, if you need to open up the toes a little bit, open up the toes a little bit. Come out, shake it out a little. Should be feeling pretty good right about now. Okay, we're gonna piece some of those together, but it's still gonna be our pairs. So jab, cross, jab, right hook, jab, right uppercut, or sorry, jab, right kick. But think it's 3 combos, okay, with that half second. So jab, cross, set, jab, right hook, set, jab, right kick, set. Big thing on this one, because the first two are all upper, we're really conditioning our opponent that it's a high guard, and then that right kick is gonna look just like a punch as well, but all of a sudden we're gonna hit that body that's open. So I'm bringing their hands up, capitalizing on the body. Hands up, body. Hands up, body. So that's one of the reasons why it's so important that our hands are always up, because before I throw the cross, the hook, or the kick, my hands are in the same position so you don't know what I'm doing. As opposed to, if I let my hands drop, all of a sudden it looks a lot different and you can telegraph that kick, right? Instead, I'm high and tight on everything so that kick lands. Jab, cross, jab, kick. Make sense? All right, next one, guys. Jump squats into a pause. So we're gonna squat deep, jump, pause, jump, pause, jump, pause. Modification for this one is gonna be a jump into a high pause. So jump, take that second, jump, take that second. If all of those are too hard, just a squat. So if we need to modify it into just a squat, ideally, we'll pause at the bottom on this one. But if not, try to power through, come right back to the bottom, and that's where we're gonna hold it. Use your hands to help you. Really think about pushing with your quads up. Drive as much power as possible. So from that pause, I'm flexing. Think as you drive up and through, you're flexing through your quads to get as much height as possible. Think, go as high as you can. So from here, power for height, okay guys, before you come back in. Here, power for height. Power for height. The actual height that you get is irrelevant. It's all about the effort. So if I'm driving as hard as I can, and I only move a half an inch, that doesn't matter, because it's all just about the force we're trying to generate, okay? Next one, a triple, but with that pause. Cross left hook, cross left uppercut, cross left kick. And just like on the last one, hands are high and tight. So no matter what we're throwing, it looks the same. And that's when this is really important, that this right foot comes in as we cross. So if you'll watch my feet, I'm in position for that kick right away. Because when I bring your hands up, that opening is only going to be there for a second. So after my uppercut, and I throw that cross, I need to capitalize right away on that opening on the liver. Cross hook, cross up, cross kick. That kick needs to come in fast, guys, and you can only do that by moving as you punch. But it'll come. If you don't have it down yet, it takes time. It can take years to get really sharp at it, you know? Just one of those things. So if it feels weird, it's okay. I've been doing it for 20 years. So that'll finish your combination. Nice, fantastic, guys. All right, next one. Now we're gonna do my favorite, those frog squats. Deep position, hands flat on our legs, driving up, heels down. You should be an expert at these by now. You shouldn't feel, actually, you know what? They should still feel terrible. They always feel horrible. It's the exercise that looks the easiest, but it's just real nasty. So just keep pushing through. I remember the first time I ever did them, I saw the demonstration, I was like, okay, that's no problem. I did 4 and I felt like I was gonna black out. But that's all just part of the fun. Good, drive through, and really try to push the height on your hips if you can, because it's actually really good for strengthening, or sorry, I should say for lengthening the hamstring. So really try to push through with your hips, force your range of motion. If it feels a little tight, that's okay. Do that dynamic movement, you can really help to open it up, okay? Drive through, and think every time you come up is when you'll exhale, breathe in. In on the way out on the way up. That can really help kind of control the pressure in your head. We're going to put everything together in one nice big combination. See if you can follow along. Jab, cross. Cross, hook. Jab, kick. Cross, kick. Everything's still in pairs though, okay guys? So jab, cross. Cross, hook. Jab, kick. Cross, kick. If you have it down, you can go faster, definitely do so. I'm going to do the first couple slow, so that if you don't have it down, we can sync up together, okay? Jab, hook, jab, cross, cross, hook, jab, kick, cross, kick. And then we'll start to gradually increase the speed as we get more comfortable. 1, 2, 1, 2. And really think, the second strike is where you want the speed to be. So fast. Fast, fast, fast. If you need to have that little second in between, that's okay. That's what that pause is there for, so that we really can generate force on that second strike, which is where our opening is going to be. Jab, cross, cross, hook, kick, cross, kick. So it's pretty rare that the first strike is going to land, which is why when we start to combo things together, it makes it a lot better, okay? So next one, we're gonna do some glute work. So on your back, drive through with the hips, squeeze your bum. If you have some weights at home and you wanna toss them on the hips, fantastic. Or get someone to sit on you, you can do that too. To make this one harder, one leg up, squeeze that glute and switch. Squeeze that glute. Good. If you find that one a little bit too challenging or start to feel your lower back, then both feet together. And if you want to think about hip position, just like we're doing a squat, and we're driving through. But really think about the squeeze in your bum as you drive up. I don't want to just lift my hips and just kind of come through it. I want to be conscious of the muscle I'm trying to work. So in this case, really drive with my bum. I'm squeezing it at the top and then back down. Squeeze, back down. I really think it's about the hips coming forward and the hips driving back. Hips forward, hips back. And if we're doing those singles, it's the same thing, okay? All right, speed round, guys. This one's gonna be all jab cross, left uppercut, right uppercut. We're gonna try to roll through it as one big circuit, so no pause, just push through. So think 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So get the rhythm down. Anytime we're doing a speed round, that little rocking motion back and forth, get the motion down, and then think about adding your hands to it, because that's where the speed comes from. Just trying to do all arms, you're not gonna get the same range of motion, it's gonna be a lot slower. So get that movement with the feet together, jab, cross, up, up. There won't be as much rotation on these uppercuts because we're focusing more on speed. But as you get more comfortable, think about gradually increasing the speed. You got it. And remember that jab cross, let's make sure it's at eye level, okay? Jab cross, up, up. You got it. Good job, guys. We should always finish. We should have a pretty good cardio base by now. I know we've done quite a few workouts together, so push the pace, guys. All right, next one. We're gonna do a double lunge. So one leg, we're gonna step back into a lunge, come all the way up, back down into another lunge and forward. So step back, lunge, lunge, forward. Step back, lunge, lunge, forward. Remember, hips wide enough, so especially as you step back, don't come straight back, step on a slight angle, drop all the way up, drop all the way up. So we're getting a double pump on each leg as we drive through. 1, 2, forward. 1, 2, forward. 1, 2, forward. And try not to pause before the second one. So as soon as I'm up, I'm right back down and I'm right back up. So there's a constant movement going on. Get the heart rate up. Get the lactic acid going. Try not to rest. We're almost at the end. So let's finish strong. Keep each other accountable here. You got it. Fantastic, guys. Crushing it. We're almost there. Next round is going to be very kick heavy. So low, high kick, low, high kick. We're trying to tap and go. So low, tap, high, tap, low, tap, high, tap. So one step, kick. If you need to take that little extra shuffle, take that extra shuffle, but keep those hands up. On our high kicks, try to focus on that knee up, right? So I'm kicking high, knee up, extend out. Same thing on the left side. That knee comes up, kick out. If you find you have a hard trouble on it, just practicing that knee up to the chest can be really beneficial for increasing flexibility and getting more used to a high kick, okay? So think low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high. Keep your hands up, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. Alright guys, we're gonna do, it's almost a mix between the leg and core exercise, but we're gonna basically do a standing side crunch. So you're gonna drive your knee up as high as you can and flex your oblique. So hands up. This will be very similar to the blocking drill that we do. Except for I want you to go even higher and you'll be more to the outside of your arm with your leg, okay? So think you can take your hands flat and just keep them basically on your temples. And we're driving that knee up. You look from the side, that knee's coming up. Get that side crunch. Big thing on this one is try not to bend forward because you're not going to get the same workout. Be tall. My hands are here. I'm in a tall, strong position. And I want to maintain that as I bring the legs up. Maintain that. Bring those knees up. And again, they're coming to that outside. And I get that little side crunch. Outside, side crunch. Outside, side crunch. You got it. Stay tall. just a little crunch down with the elbow, but don't come forward. Side, 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 side. Fantastic. And if you think that you look silly, it's okay because no one can watch you. Have a great day, guys. Crush it. Always a pleasure. And I will see you next workout.